The fact that she got as far as she did without voice comms is insane. That is actually nuts. Like, at first I was like, is she a better player than me? I don't really know, you know, maybe not. But then like her getting that far with no voice comms, I'm convinced this is better than me. Better than me. Like, imagine telling a pro, yeah, solo queue ranked without voice comms. Do it. They're gonna be like, frick no. Who would even attempt this? That's why this is so impressive. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that getting as far as she did with no voice comms is stupid impressive. That's crazy. Okay, Bloodhound Octane. So I was a little spoiled earlier. We kind of know where it's gonna end now. But whatever. All right, so she's landing in the same area. Is she reaction dropping again? Okay, she's not. She just had a general idea of where she wanted to go. She's stretching. It looks. She's going Octane again. We saw it from earlier, but it's a pretty. We can tell literally just based off of the snaking. The snaking. Blood on Octane. Yeah, Blood on Octane. These are all really, really stupid good characters during this meta. The only thing that would make this team like a competitive meta is like a Gibby. So I don't know if anybody who watched the stream can confirm, but purely based off this drop, I'm going to assume that during this, she died off drop quite a lot and was losing just straight 48 after 48. And she is going away because she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to risk it, I'm assuming. Flatline gang! Flatline gang, baby! Catch you later, Kwai. All right, so how far she went? Pretty isolated. Pretty isolated. She's far. She's pretty much gonna be chilling. I chose this game because it lasted pretty long, but we're probably not gonna see very much until the end. JP meta during the season, Horizon Gibby Rev? Yes, I noticed. Yeah. NA was literally just Octane Rev and then whatever the frick you wanted to play. Gibby or Hound, usually Hound. Rev Octane, literal freaking nightmare to play against. Alright, so I don't think we've seen the circle yet, but more or less similar path. You can just straight up assume almost a majority of these things up on the left side are probably going to be free. Because it's just so far, it was literally the opposite end of the map, right? Okay, shoot the box. Shoot the box! But at the same time, don't just carelessly move around, you know? You never know if things are actually taken away. But there's a good chance that these things are free. I'm assuming she's hesitant to pull up her ring just because of stream snipers. I'm surprised she has this many stream snipers in Diamond. We saw it! We saw it, gamers! I got this. I don't need your frame by frame buttons, okay? It's for the weak. I'm strong. Anyway, we kind of saw where it was going to be. Up and to the right, but we can't go up and to the right because it's non-playable area. So we go as up and to the right as possible. Well, it makes sense that it'd be artillery. I think this is a pretty obvious circle. Even if we didn't know where it was going to be, that one seems fairly obvious. About stream sniping, wouldn't they already know where she is, or is it about confirming the game? Yeah, they would. It doesn't actually, I don't think it does that much, because if you're trying to stream sniper in Diamond, you played this game enough to know the whole map. But anyways, so she decides to go up left, up top, blah, 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 and end right there. This is because she wants to have her back clear. And yeah, she can focus all of her attention in one way. You can confirm game by champion squad, or the route the ship takes. So rotating up this side is fairly safe, just because we saw, I think the ship was going like that, right? So people would have to really stretch to be over on this side, and there might be, but the odds of it are much lower compared to like going through the middle or going through this way. The odds of people being up in this area are relatively low. They get higher the more closer you get to circle, or the more center to the map you get. But yeah, this should be relatively clear. I don't know if it is, but it should be. Or in theory, it should be. Be careful not to stand out in the open like that. I think she covers the map because people keep nagging her to, not that she thinks it's effective. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Let me tell you, Ain't nobody know the game quite like people in the streamer, big streamers chat. I'm telling you, that's where you see some of the dumbest stuff. It's like Reddit, but worse. Backseaters and streamers chat are just like a different breed. They're getting res. You want to push this? Nearby. Damn. Do you use ADS sense? Yeah, I do. 0.6? Something like that. Res 2. Free kills. Oh, wait. Great tracking. Holy shit. Push that. W key. All right, so real quick, remember, just quick thing, whenever you enter a portal, make sure to take out your gun. Because you never know what's on the other side. We're going to assume here that it's enemies because we saw enemies go through. But if you don't have your gun out, you're going to waste time taking it out, and then that's how you get beamed. Looks like they died over here. That's a body. This is so close. We got him. Nice. This is kind of what I was talking about, right? Aqua was not going to stop aggressing, even though assuming frick, I didn't even realize that she cracked him, but assuming that the Pathfinder wasn't cracked, right? She could still she would still 100% aggress because she did so much damage earlier and there was not enough time to get off a medkit. Because this teammate put like one shot into him. Aqua's preference is purely because it's going to help her get to Masters easier. Right now, her thought process is use the best guns. Because the best guns will get me to Masters, and all she cares about is Masters right now, which is fair. Okay, so I'm assuming, remember how she pinged up top and she was going to go up top and go around? I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. Instead of doing this, we see a team right here just poking at her, right? So there is very little cover to use as you rotate up north. So she decides against it and decides to go here. I'm assuming that's what that ping was. Because she's going to get beamed trying to go the way she originally wanted to go. Plans change, it's how it be. See what her plan is. You're going to try and keep going north. She go through ring. Honestly, not the worst rotation to do. There is more cover if you go this way. If you avoid, you know, this open water area, you can't slide in water, you will dead slide. So you're caught out in the open, you can't move as fast. Going this way, you're going to take more damage, but you end up in a better position, in a more favorable position, the one you want. 100% doable. If you really want to avoid a fight, then it's not a bad route to take. Listen, I'm assuming she's gonna go through ring. Hey, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. Arigato. Let's take jump tower. There's a team right here. What I'm assuming she wants to do is she wants to get over this rock over here. Hold on. The team right here, what I'm assuming she wants to do is like, there's like a rock right here and she wants to get like over it, right? And put this team behind her. I don't think this team would chase and be, I don't think this team would chase because I don't know. I just get the feeling though. Can't say for sure. But going in the ring to reposition definitely works. Healing up before she goes on the balloon. That way she doesn't take more damage as she goes up. These guys are specifically on the right here. This team that you just pinged, specifically looking to gatekeep Aqua's team. Balloon to balloon. It's a good thing for these balloons being here. It looks like this area is clear. I'm pretty sure that was meant to be a movement ping and not an enemy ping. The backdoor strats, yeah. No, I mean, if you really want points, do what you gotta do. A lot of the times you have to do this when you solo queue. Unless you're like Noko or something. I guess it is an enemy ping. Never mind, it's not a moving ping, it's an enemy ping. Yo, Spitty, don't stop firing, bro. All right, so really quickly, I think the Bloodhound backed off, but generally speaking, when you're healing, right? So she's popping her heal out where she's exposed, right? And I don't think her like moving, I mean, I guess she's moving to like stop the damage, but what you can be doing is you can just be hiding behind the wall and then every once in a while peek out and see what's happening. That's my recommendation for when you heal. I do that quite a lot, just to keep gaining information. She's kind of healing right now. If somebody looks at her, they're gonna put damage into her. I think she'll be fine and she'll be able to back off and hide behind the wall, but she's gonna take more than is necessary. But yeah, like that. She was moving more behind the wall. Yep. You want to hug cover. When you heal, you want to hug cover. Finishing for kills, or finishing for RP, I guess. The other team backed off, might as well. Rotate. When she goes this way, she's still more or less gonna have her back clear. She's still, yeah, basically gonna have her back clear. She is gonna have to worry about up top, potentially down here as well. So these are gonna be the points of concern right here. As long as she keeps her eye on these and doesn't let anybody go this way, she's gonna more or less have this whole side to herself. It's not a bad idea to be trying to hold out right here, because I think it's reasonable that you would expect stragglers coming in from this west side. She doesn't want to like super push up, because if they hear her, and there's a team right there, but if there's a team on that building and she looks over, and she's caught running out in the open, right, what is she gonna do, right? So she wants to be able to have 3 people. That way, if you're running up with your full squad and a team does peek over, right, now their attention's focused on more than one person, right? And they could potentially all not shoot at the same person. They generally take more or less damage. All right, so there's a Pathfinder up there. He's low. Unless he popped the bat. He probably popped the bat. Yeah, I did. Getting shot out from behind. I guarantee you this will probably be an isolated fight. I doubt that this team on the building would push up and try to third party and give up their spot, because it's such a powerful position that they're going to have. It's, in my opinion, it's not worth the risk, but if I was playing ranked, I would totally do it, because why not? Screw it. But you might be able to regress on this team, or you can run away. So they just chose to run away. Not a bad decision. There is still that chance that the Pathfinder's team would drop on you and you would get sandwiched. I think it's unlikely, but I think they could. I think they could. Because that building is really strong right now. There's not that big of a reason to give it up unless you really, really want some mid-game KP. Although I don't think it's super necessary. But a lot of people in rank don't play super seriously. They just WQ everything. So, could be that. Is 2 cells faster than a battery or no? If you're missing 2 slots or have gold armor. If I was just missing 2, I would pop cells. That would just purely to save a battery. If I was in the middle of a fight, then maybe a battery. Yeah, wide rat. I think it was a rat. Too bad. If that was a rat, then you probably would have been able to like push that. This Pathfinder's team scouting as well with the crypto. They're not on the roof. You can take that zipline and take that roof. And just hold that. They're inside. These guys should not be inside. They're very split too. They realize the disadvantage that they're at. So she can't jump on them right now as much as you want to because she doesn't know where the other ones are. And if she does jump down, then she could potentially just get beamed by one of these guys from the side. But it looks like we're getting some info right here. Might be able to. So generally in ranked, you want to avoid 1v1s, believe it or not. You want to take as many 2v1s or 3v1s as possible just because it's risky, right? In pubs, on the other hand. There you go. Completely isolated-ish. Notice how they took the Octane as more than a 1v1. Getting rolled. He's down there with him. She's trying to make this a 2v1 by going around. Oh! She stuck the drone! What the frick? They got a res off. It's unlucky. Were you going all day in pubs? Yep. Right now, if this were me, I would just immediately go help whatever teammate needs help. Looks like he finished one. Panic shot Aqua. One's fighting up top in a 1v1. You want to go help. They're taking damage. They're batting. I'm assuming they're batting on the door. Maybe not. So where's this other one at then? Oh, they jumped off. The frick? These building warriors, bro. Yo, what's up, Lifty? How's it going, King? Almost died. Almost died. This is what happens when you try to take 1v1s. This happens. 2v1s? 3v1s preferred? 1v1 if you're desperate. 1v1 if you're confident. So as far as I know, she does have her back clear right now up on the right side. She should also be okay. I don't think anybody's going to aggressively push that position. Because there's quite a bit of distance from any other cover to her building. I just doubt. I don't think they would. They could. I don't think so. I think she's relatively clear to just focus in the general direction that is east. Yeah, they're over there. They might have to worry. She might have to worry about them pushing up to this building later, though. There's a rat? This is the rat from earlier. There's no way the rat would have pushed up. Not a rat? Never mind. It's not a rat. I swear to God, where'd the rat go? Whatever. Interesting off angle she can have just to poke it and annoy teams. That spitty goes nasty. Why just jump at it on her? They did push up. I should wait for her teammate to drop down. That way they could push simultaneously. Hog. They dipped. You don't want to push after that. Nice. If she pushes out, then she gives up her position, right? And then hell rains from above. Because those guys on top can literally just look over, watch her in that Octane fight, and just go kill whoever is there or kill both of you. It's not worth it. Sometimes monkey brain's like, push. Don't do it. There's so much discipline. Yeah. True. How many of y'all would have rushed that Octane and followed? Be honest, how many of y'all would have done it? Wait, where's that map? Let me say that again. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be not a fun time, gamers. This is gonna be a not fun time. She's gonna have to come either way. She could play this right here. What are the things she could play? She could play this right here. There's a team right here, team right here. I think this is her only option. These guys over in this building are probably just gonna end up playing the right side. These guys are probably gonna push up. There's definitely a team right here for sure. These guys might clash. Rick, I'm in next. These guys might clash. But if you play this, you're kind of safe from both. Team right here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no. There's a rat. Never mind. There's a rat. It's the Octane, the rat. He's hiding under. Frick this team. So these guys, there's a team right here in this general area. Pretty sure there's a team over here, and then there's still that Octane rat somewhere over here. It would be a good idea for the teams down here to stay in this building just so you could gatekeep any teams that come over from the side. Yeah, I don't see her having any other choice except either contesting these guys to third party or contesting these guys while these guys fight. So she just goes and fights these guys while these guys fight. Or she can just wait here because we know there's a team in one of these buildings. We don't know which building it's in, but you can go for it and just risk the clash. I would probably try to contest the third party of the team by bunkers. Yeah, I don't think this is the worst option, but she has to move when the ring closes. Like the ring's gonna close and she has to like choose here, here, or here. Those are your only options. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this is like area you can play, right? There's like cover right here. So those are the options. Honestly, it could not play out like that. Like I said, this is my first time seeing this, so I have no idea what's gonna happen. This could end up not working. Let's see what happens. It is a really unfortunate circle. Yeah, exactly. Only problem is that we don't know which building the team's in. Yeah, play that. That's what I said, right? Boom. I think that's the play. If you're trying to be safe, right down below is right down there is the play. Yeah, if this was me, I'd go for this like area right down there that you just pinged. If that was me. Maybe that's the wrong call. I don't know. Yep. Somebody's pushing. Hawk team's holding down below. Which building are they in? Okay, they're in the back building. You can take that. You can take that. Hog. Hog, they're in the back building. Although I would honestly just go take that south building. You have to be careful because that team, right? We saw out of the two buildings in the south, right? The team's right here, right? And you are in front of this one. So all this team has to do is just go over here. Go over here and you're fighting another team right here. You're going bang, 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 right? So all this team has to do is just come over here and shoot in your back. That's all I gotta do. And you're full sending with three other full squads. Yeah, that's what they did. That's exactly what they did. Teammate ate the bullets. Nice. There's still another full team, so I'm just going to assume that the other team doesn't want to jump purely because they don't want to get third party by the other full team. These guys are still holding the building. Oh, they didn't have to push up. They didn't have to push up. The building's still in, I think. Yeah, this is a bad spot. Somebody killed a rat. Team of two and a rat? Fast swap. Off the bat. Rat it out. No, don't take that. They're not giving up the high ground. They have no reason to. Jump, jump, jump. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. This fight isn't worth it. Oh, no shot. Wait, hello? You're crazy. You're crazy. What are you doing? Wait. Yeah, you're gonna get rolled from the side. The play that you can do, if Octane has his jump pad, you can attempt to take this building. You could attempt it. That would put you in a safer position than you're in, but you could get absolutely just steamrolled in the air. So there is that. No shot. I think res. Oh. Oh no, that's not the move. No. If you were gonna call, you probably should have called him in a safer place. Is mobile cover? Yeah, but she was trying to res. I'm assuming she was trying to res to use the teammate as bait. That's my best guess. Because I know Aqua's a good player, and so that's the only thing I could possibly see her using that for. That way she can get away. Or maybe her brain just going, I don't know. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, wait. No! She got rolled in the air. Good riding at the end. It's unfortunate that the Horizon knew where she was. It's free bait for sure, no matter what the res does. Yeah, no, it is. I could see why she did that, but at the same time, it's like very easy to see. It's very easy to see. So it's like a cost benefit analysis, right? Risk reward is basically almost dying worth getting my teammate up, right? And just for them to get beamed, but I've taken a lot of damage and now I have to heal. So am I going to heal by the time it's done? Am I going to be fully healed? Am I going to be good? That pad was almost giant brain. They should have taken it earlier, in my opinion. A good time would have been for them to, if she got the res off, right? And she didn't take as much damage, she could have res them, had them drop down, and then her and her Octane could have just patted away while they focused on the res. They probably would have put some bullets into her, but I think she might have been able to survive that. That's the only thing I can think of. But I think the biggest mistake here, so she's fighting this team in front, right? And like I drew earlier, the two buildings in the back, we know the team here because we saw them shooting earlier. Like Aqua, undo. So Aqua, I think should have just held this building because that sort of just pinched her in between these two teams. And then at the end of the day, it screwed her over. Because all these guys did is just come over here and just go. All right, now to the other one. The other one is going to be like a, I think it's a plat game from last split. Just because, you know, in case you guys want to see get more kills. So.